Ray J stepping away from music pushed him straight into the lane everybody's jumping into right now, streaming. And that's why he was trying to link up with DDG and Kai Cenat, not just to chase a bigger check, but to boost his whole streaming vibe and stay in the mix. He's really doing that now. Remember when he had that little clash with Aaron the plumber and the rest of that crew? That moment alone had people talking loud, and Ray J's clout shot up fast. Now he's out here showing up with a new love interest, an adult woman named Sheila, and she's got folks online losing their minds. She's either Arabian or Persian, and she carries herself with that confident, eye-catching style that turns heads without even trying. The whole scene around them is already getting messy and entertaining at the same time. And let's not forget, Kevin Gates just went viral recently for saying something along these lines too.
Man, don't want no old washed up ass, man. What don't want a young hoe? Huh? You don't like it, eat my man, straight up.
You might be wondering what any of this has to do with Kevin Gates. Well, that woman standing next to him right now is Jelani Tejada, and if you know Kevin Gates' patterns, she probably won't be around for long. He switches partners fast, almost like it's part of his routine, and the online streets notice every time. What makes it even wilder is that just last year, the woman in that spot was Sheila. Yes, the same Sheila now showing up with Ray J. She used to be Kevin Gates' main love interest, and everything looked serious until he suddenly pushed her out of the picture like she didn't matter anymore. He treated the whole situation like it expired overnight, and she was heated about it. She got so upset she started reacting in a way that had everyone watching closely.
I want to make one thing very clear. I would never with a married man. This man told me he's legally separated, so that's that. I simply came onto this platform to express how I feel because I have every right to feel the way that I do. And to any other women that are going through the same thing, it's okay to stand up for yourself. Dealing with men that manipulate, gaslight, lie, all of that. I'm sick of it all. I'm sick of this man leading me on this whole time. You know, I in the beginning, I obviously believed everything, but as time progressed, I started to peep all of his. And again, like I said, I knew what I was getting myself into dealing with a rapper. I know there's going to be other girls around, but it's just the way he went about this situation that was real disrespectful.
Enjoying the video so far? Smash that like button and subscribe to Fame Drop so you're here for the next one. She was seriously upset when Brittany Renner popped up as Kevin Gates' wife, even though that whole marriage barely lasted 5 days. The situation flipped so fast that people couldn't even keep track, and Sheila was out here taking it hard. But then, out of nowhere, she started popping back out in public like nothing happened. That's wild because not long ago she was on social media crying about how Kevin Gates treated her, talking about how she felt tossed aside. It hadn't even been a few months since all that emotional drama went down, and now she's switching up again. So what's she doing at this moment?
I'm gonna make him feel really good.
My back hasn't been hurting since you've been here.
Doesn't it feel so
Well, I've been
good?
also sitting down. So.
No, it's because I rubbed your... I already let them know that I did
Like,
what I
I
had
can't
to.
believe that I lost this. Like, I can't.
His back
like,
didn't
honestly,
feel good. His back didn't feel good, and I started to.
I can't believe that I let
started
her.
to-
I can't believe I allow her to say that my ball stinks when she never even had her hand in my.
I literally put it in, and I smelled my.
Nice cat.
I smelled my hand.
But I played the troll game because I cut my stream off, so I
and
control
it
with y'all.
smells like.
Now you girl that's like you got me looking like Saucy Santana's cousin on a dead on me.
No, obviously
You got me on here
It
looking
doesn't
like
make
Saucy
you look
Santana
like
cousin.
Saucy Santana.
Right here it does.
No.
And that's my name.
Because of the. No, I'm talking straight up
And
because
shout out to Big Sexy
your
too.
balls smell like. So that tells me everything I need to know. You didn't shower.
Now she's out here showing up with Ray J. And of course he's streaming every minute of it. I can't show the whole clip, but let me break it down in a way that keeps it respectful. She was getting way too close to his lap on camera, acting bold in a way that had the whole chat going crazy. It looked like she was trying to pull off something shocking just to keep the views rolling, and it came off desperate and messy at the same time. It was clear she was doing whatever she could to stay on the screen and keep the spotlight on her. She stayed on Ray J's stream until he finally had to tell her something that changed the whole vibe.
Sheila, I love you. You're one of my closest friends. But I still want to be with my baby mama and my kids. I want to go home and just live life and just not think about anything else. I'm just so tired of being out in this world. It's just a dirty world, and I'm tired of it. I love you, Sheila, and I want to be with you too. That's what's dope. And so I got to figure out 2 houses and all that. But I have 3 houses, so I'm fine. You're fine. Sheila's fine in one of the houses, but I only want to really be with Princess, though. You know, that's just keeping it real. It's just too many is dying.
Now, later, I love you. You want to cry? You've been crying all night, and I love you, and I don't want you to cry. And I'm so sorry. In the chat, sorry. W to Sheila.
They were just asking, like, why are you being so mean to me?
She started breaking down because Ray J mentioned he might go back to his ex-wife and she couldn't handle it. Her feelings were all over the place, especially when he told her he still had love for his ex. And that's exactly the kind of mess I'm trying to point out here. I've been doing YouTube for about a decade, and now that I've been working across different parts of Africa, especially in the East African entertainment scene, I've seen this stuff with my own eyes. It hits different when you're actually in the mix and you watch how fast some of these women move from one guy to another like it's nothing. You hear stories online, sure, but seeing it live in places like Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, man, it's a whole different level. One day you see Shorty with one dude at an event. The next day she's at some hotel shoot with another guy. Then right after that she's hanging with somebody else like it's a full-time job. Watching the whole rotation happen in real time is wild because it's so fast and so obvious. And here's the truth a lot of people don't want to admit. Women in the industry will do whatever they think will help them get noticed. They don't care if it's embarrassing, if it looks messy, or if it paints them in a bad light. Some of them straight up break themselves down for attention, and half the time it's not even about a relationship. It's about being seen. I've watched situations where a woman cries over some guy on Monday, and by Friday, she's flying out to Dubai to hang with a whole different man who barely even knows her. Then she ends up sad again, saying things like, "Why me? Why is life doing me like this?" While still repeating the same cycle over and over. It's heartbreaking and chaotic at the same time. The harsh reality is this. The worst thing a guy can do is take somebody like that seriously just because she looks good or has a nice body. A lot of these women are dealing with deep emotional issues, and when you mix that with chasing attention, it turns into a dangerous combination. Some of them will do anything, and I mean anything, for clout just to get a few more followers on Instagram. People think the online hype is harmless, but when you see what happens behind the scenes, it's a whole different world. I wish I could tell every story I've come across, but some of it is so wild you wouldn't even believe it unless you were there. These women have inboxes full of solid men, real gentlemen who want to fly them out, date them properly, or build something meaningful. And what do? They take those men's kindness, take their money, take their attention, and then go right back to some guy who treats them poorly. They bounce from one situation to another without even pausing to breathe. So once she's done hanging around with Ray J and he's finished doing whatever he feels like doing, and once things fall apart, because they always do, she'll hop online talking about how she was treated unfairly or done wrong, or how the whole situation was terrible. She'll start calling everything bad, messy, and disrespectful. And then what happens next? She goes to the next dude like nothing happened. and she'll keep doing it for as long as she stays looking good, because plenty of guys, especially in our community, will still give her a chance no matter how much chaos she carries. I hate calling it out like this, but it's the truth I've seen up close too many times. Some brothers don't look at the patterns, they just see a pretty face and jump straight in. And that's the whole point, man. This lifestyle looks glamorous online, but when you see it face to face, when you're right there while it's happening, it hits you differently. It's messy, it's stressful, and honestly, it's sad. That's the part people don't see, the behind-the-scenes reality that never makes it to Instagram stories.